Is possible to view a forecast based on all of the following except A. Territory, B. Product family, C. Date range, D. Sales team. Which statement about custom summary formulas is true? A. Reports can be grouped by a custom summary formula result. B. Custom summary formulas can reference a formula field within a report. C. Custom summary formulas can reference another custom summary formula. D. Custom summary formulas can be used in a report built from a custom report type. Ursa Major Solar is bringing a new type of solar panel to market. An administrator needs to create a sales process for this new product. What are 3 considerations for the administrator in this scenario? Choose 3. A. The record type's page layout is assigned to users through their profile assignments. B. All picklist values on the page layout must be added to the master picklist value list, or be active values. C. An opportunity record type will need to be created and assigned to the sales process. D. The record type name assignment becomes permanent upon save of a new record type. E. Adding a new value to the record type master picklist value list adds the value to all existing record type picklists. Ursa Major Solar uses a validation rule to prevent invalid data. What are 3 conditions where this rule is used? Choose 3. A. When records are updated by a workflow rule. B. When records are imported. C. When records are edited and saved by a user. D. When records are deleted by a user. E. When records are submitted using Web to Lead. Which of the following object relationships is not allowed? A. Standard object as the master and a custom object as the detail. B. Custom object as the master and a standard object as the detail. C. Custom object as a lookup to a standard object. D. Custom object as a lookup to a custom object. Assume the organization-wide default sharing is set to private for all objects, and no sharing rules have been created. You have 2 users in the sales rep role. Can they view each other's data? A. Yes. B. No. Your organization is a US-based company with a default currency of US dollars. As a sales rep, your personal currency set to British pounds. You create an opportunity with a currency in British pounds. The administrator updates the currency conversion rates. Which of the following best describes what happens to the amount of your British pound-based opportunity? A. The overall opportunity amount does not change, but the converted amount in a report does. B. The overall opportunity amount and converted amount in a report changes. C. Only newly created opportunities reflect the change. D. Only historically created opportunities reflect the change. Which of the following is not an available function in the formula fields? A. Hyperlink. B. Substitute. C. RPAD. D. VLOOKUP. Which of the following settings directly affects date fields to display as MMDDYYYYY? A. Local. B. Time zone. C. Language. D. Default currency. The support team at Universal Containers wants to be more proactive about renewing support plans with customers. They would like the support representative dedicated to each account to be notified a month before the account's support plan expires. What should an administrator configure to meet this requirement? A. Assignment rule. B. Workflow rule. C. Auto response rule. D. Escalation rule. Salesforce.com archives older activities according to which of the following conditions? A. Closed events, 180 days old. B. Events with a due date greater than 365 days old. C. Open tasks with a due date greater than 365 days old. D. Closed tasks with a due date greater than 365 days old. E. Closed tasks without a due date that were created more than 365 days ago. Which file types can you use when exporting reports? A. You cannot export a report. You can only email it. B. Delimited.csvc, Excel.xlsd, PDF. What happens when a user clicks on the Create New Apps option present in the List of Apps section? A. User is taken to a Create New App page in Salesforce.com. B. User is taken to App Exchange. C. User is taken to Developer.force.com page. D. None of the above. Salesforce is which of the following? A. Salesforce automation. B. Marketing management. C. Customer support management. D. Campaign management. Author and the owner have same access to the document. A. True. B. False. C. Neither true nor false. The data loader can deduplicate records during import. A. True. B. False. You can create a custom report on solution categories, and solution categories are available in list views. A. True. B. False. Which of the following are actions triggered by workflow rules? A. Email. B. Task. C. Field update. D. Record update. E. Record creation. F. Outbound message. G. Time trigger. IF. ISPICKVAL. Picklist field. Has the same output as A. VAL. Picklist field. B case. Picklist field. C case. Picklist field. D. Picklist field. D. Picklist field. Value. With Spring 11 release now, you can have photos in dashboard components? A. No. B. Yes, but only in tables. C. Yes, in every type of chart. You can create the following email template formats. Choose for A. Text. B. Visual Force. C. HTML with letterhead. D. XML templates. E. Custom HTML. Which of the following SF applications enables organizations to speed and streamline all phases of sales? A. SF ideas. B. SF content. C. SF automation. D. SF customer service and support. Editing records. Which of these is not true? I can edit fields by A. Clicking the Edit a Euro button within a record detail page. B. Double-clicking within a field to add or edit data. C. Selecting multiple records within a list view and editing them all at once. D. Calling Bill and making him edit my fields for me. Which of the following is part of the Sales Cloud 2? A. Accounts and contacts. B. Cases. C. Marketing and leads. D. Solutions. E. Content library. F. Opportunities in quotes. An administrator has given access to all users to view the public folders in solution with categories. Which permission will enable the user to create more categories? A. Edit on solution. B. Create on solution. C. Delete on solution. D. View on solution. How many editions are there in Salesforce.com? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. How many custom fields can be created on an object in an unlimited edition? A. 100. B. 200. C. 500. D. Unlimited fields. Which of the following is not a standard Salesforce.com application? A. Service. B. Sales. C. Call center. D. Community. E. Marketing. Which of the following does a profile control? A. Username and password. B. Role-level access. C. Read, create, edit, and delete permissions. D. Sharing rules. Will two different users get the same search results on searching for a common keyword? A. Yes. B. No. A dashboard is a visual representation of data from multiple reports, and choose all that apply. A. Is comprised of up to 20 components. B. Displays data from standard reports. C. Has a running user to determine what data is visible. D. Displays data as of the last time the dashboard was refreshed. E. Always shows up-to-date data. F. Can be scheduled to be refreshed and emailed automatically. What are two purposes of the App Exchange? Choose two. A. Partners can download accounts and contacts to collaborate on sales deals. B. Support users can install the Salesforce console for Service Custom App. C. Customers can share and install apps published by Salesforce partners. D. Administrators can download and customize pre-built dashboards and reports. How many people can you send an invite to at a time using Cloud Scheduler? A. You can invite up to 50 people to a meeting. B. You can invite up to 20 people to a meeting. C. You can invite up to 25 people to a meeting. D. You can invite up to 55 people to a meeting. A sales manager wants all sales users in the department to see a dashboard that displays total closed, won opportunity amount by user on a monthly basis. The opportunity sharing model is private. How can the administrator meet this requirement? A. Create the dashboard from the opportunities by user report, then save in the shared dashboard folder as a dynamic dashboard. B. Create the dashboard from the opportunities by user report. Select the sales manager as run as user and save in the private dashboard folder. C. Ask the sales manager to create the dashboard from the opportunities by user report and save it to her private dashboard folder. A. Ask the sales manager to create the dashboard from the opportunities by user report, select a EuroView dashboard as Me-O Euro, and save in the shared dashboard folder. Which step is required when configuring the new Salesforce for Outlook? A. Select sync direction and conflict behavior. B. Select the appropriate config template. C. Assign users and profiles to a configuration. D. Enable the chatter feed sync with Outlook. Which objects support business processes? A. Opportunities. B. Leads. C. Campaigns. D. Accounts. E. Solutions. F. Cases. G. Contacts. The head of marketing at Ursa Major Solar uses a spreadsheet of email addresses obtained from the company website. The administrator needs to ensure that this spreadsheet stays updated by using the Data Import Wizard. Which set of fields are required to update the contact with the new email address? A. Contact ID and account ID. B. Contact name and account ID. C. User ID and account ID. D. Contact email address and account ID. The Director of Sales wants a report that shows the opportunity pipeline for the current and next fiscal quarters. This report should be grouped by sales rep and opportunity stage. Which report format would you use to create this custom report? A. The summary report. B. The tabular report. C. Matrix report. When a lead is converted, an account, contact, and blank record are created. A. Lead. B. Case. C. Campaign. D. Opportunity. The following are true about scheduling and emailing reports. A. The running user determines whose data is visible on the report. B. The running user must have access to the folder in which the report is saved. C. All email recipients must have access to the same folder. D. The report is emailed within 30 minutes of the preferred start time. E. All of the above. Universal Containers has purchased 25 new Salesforce licenses. How many users can a system administrator create at the same time on the Add Multiple Users page? A. An unlimited number of users. B. A maximum of 5 users. C. A maximum of 25 users. D. A maximum of 10 users. A workflow alert can be tracked in activity history. A. True. B. false. Customer portal users can view the tags section of a page if it is included in a page layout. A. True. B. False. Which of the statements are true for data validation? A. Data validation can enforce data integrity as well as make a field required in the page layout. B. Data validation can prevent duplication of records. C. Data validation run on the client machine after the user clicks the Save button. D. Data validation rules are not enforced when using API and import operations. E. Validation rules can be activated, deactivated by the user. You can create email alerts for workflow rules on activities. A. True. B. False. You are limited to SC blank, new pick list, or multi-select pick list values for any field during a single import. A. 10. B. 100. C. 1000. D. No limit. Select all which are true about contacts objects. A. Can be associated with an account. B. Has to be associated with an account. C. One contact can belong to multiple accounts. D. One account can have multiple contacts. The user default login hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The user logs in at 4:30 p.m. and stays on till 5:01 p.m. What happens? A. The user continues with the session without any interruption. B. The user loses all unsaved data after terminating the session. C. The user terminates the session without losing any data. D. The user is able to work without issues but cannot start new sessions. E. The user is able to work without issues and can start new sessions. Your recycle bin record limit is H blank times the megabytes, MBs, in your general storage. A. 20. B. 50. C. 250. D. 500. On which of these areas data validation rules are enforced, but no feedback is given to users? A. LED convert. B. Record merger. C. Web to case. D. Salesforce mobile. E. Self-service portal. Conditional highlighting cannot be used for A. Tabular reports. B. Summary reports. C. Matrix reports. D. None of the above. Which import functionality of Salesforce.com should be used if one needs to import the 30,000 cases in Salesforce.com? A. Import wizard. B. Data loader. C. Any one of A or B. D. None of A or B. What is true about a role? A. Controls the level of visibility that users have to an org. Data. B. Role is required while creating record types. C. A user must be associated to one role. D. A user may be associated to one role. All of the following are types of AppExchange applications, except A. Composite, B. Client, C. Provisional, D. Native. What is the maximum number of records to be printed in the printable view of a list view? A. 2.000, B. 100, C. 1.000, D. 200. What information may be updated on the company profile? A. Language, locale, and time zone. B. Fiscal year. C. Primary contact and address information. D. Forecasting. E. All of the above. You cannot use the browser's print function to print reports. A. True. B. False. Which of the following is not a mandatory field while creating a user record? A. Profile, B. Role, C. Alias, D. Community nickname. Custom formula fields do not support which of the following functional expression? A. Adding multiple records together. B. If then, else conditional statements. C. Clickable image buttons. D. Combine text strings together. What are three features of Chatter? Choose three. A. Events. B. Bookmarks. C. Notes. D. Feeds. E. Recommendations. Universal Containers has a private sharing model for opportunities and uses opportunity teams. Criteria-based sharing rules are not used. A sales representative at Universal Containers leaves the company and their user record is deactivated. The rep is later rehired in the same RILE. The Salesforce administrator activates the old user record. The user is added to the same default opportunity teams, but is no longer able to see the same records the user worked on before leaving the company. What is the likely cause? A. The records were manually shared with the user. B. The stage of the opportunity records was changed to closed lost. C. Permission sets were removed when the user was deactivated. D. The record type of the opportunity records was changed. Lookup relationship fields are available in Personal Edition. A. True. B. False. A role has many-to-many relationships with the user? A. True. B. False. Support agents at Universal Containers research solutions to customer issues by asking various subject matter experts, SMEs, at the company. Which three features will allow support agents to quickly document the details of these meetings? Choose three. A. Case feed. B. Workflow email alerts. C. Case group. D. Case comments. E. Events. The Director of Sales wants a report that meets the following criteria. All accounts in NY, MA, PA, and NJ account rating of HOT, or annual rev, over $8 million. The report must meet the state criteria, but can optionally meet the account rating or the annual revenue. Which report format would you use to create this custom report? A. The tabular report. B. The summary report. C. Matrix report. Universal Containers has a private sharing model on opportunities. The system administrator has been asked to create a new custom object that will track customer payment information and will link to the opportunity. Only those users with access to the opportunity should be able to see the records on the new object. What should the administrator do to accomplish this task? A. Create a lookup relationship with profile permissions. B. Create a master detail relationship with profile permissions. C. Create a master detail relationship with a criteria-based sharing rule. D. Create a lookup relationship with a criteria-based sharing rule. Identify the statements that define Apex Data Loader. A. Can be used to insert or extract SF records. B. Can be used to insert, update, delete, or extract SF records. C. Can be used only to update and delete SF records. D. Can be used to read, extract, and load data from CSV. E. Can be used to read, extract, and load data from any MS Office file. Export to Excel is available for printable lists. A. True. B. False. The report builder is different from the report wizard. A. True. B. False. Which circumstance will prevent a system administrator from deleting a custom field? A. The field is used in a page layout. B. The field is part of a filed dependency. C. The filed is used in a workflow filed update. D. The filed is used in a report. The support team has asked the administrator to create a guided process that allows the rep to use scripted screens to collect the appropriate information. Which tool should the administrator use? A. Cloud Flow Designer. B. Approval Process. C. Workflow Rule. D. Process Builder. Which administrative permissions are necessary in order to edit profiles? A. Manage users and customize application. B. View setup and configuration, manage users and customize application. C. View setup and configuration, manage users, and manage profiles. D. Manage profiles and manage users. E. View user configuration and manage users. F. View setup and configuration, view user configuration, manage users, and manage profiles. A lookup field can look up to what? A. An object. B. A field. C. A record. D. A report. Which of the following statements are true about Import Wizard? A. You can import accounts, contacts, leads, solutions, and custom objects using the Import Wizard. B. You can work with both records of data and metadata. C. When importing data file size cannot exceed 100 megabytes, and each record in the file cannot be bigger than 400 kilobytes. D. Standard users can import up to 50,000 account or contact records per session. If your org is configured for data export, you can generate backup files manually How often? A. Every day. B. Once every 6 days. C. Once every 15 days. D. Once every 5 days. If single sign-on is enabled for your organization, API and desktop client users cannot log in to Salesforce CRM unless their IP address is included on your organization's list of trusted IP addresses or on their profile, if their profile has IP address restrictions set. A. True. B. False. You can enable field encryption by A. Selecting Enable Field Encryption under Organization-Wide Defaults. B. Contacting Salesforce.com customer support. C. It is enabled by default. A virtual storage that can be used to group on criteria such as skill requirements, product categories, customer types, or service levels is called a case queue, B. Case assignment rule, C. Solutions queue, D. None of the above. A lead has been converted. Where can we find the campaigns associated with it? Select 2. A. Campaign history list. B. Opportunity campaign related list. C. Contact campaign related list. D. Campaign history report. E. Campaign related list on account. You can map a custom lead field to a case. A. True. B. False. If a standard object is renamed, the reports are renamed based on the new label value. A. True. B. False. Which of the following is not part of the profile? A. User license. B. Page layout. C. Record types. D. Field level security. E. Roles. What determines the suggested criteria for lookup filter? A. Previously used filter criteria. B. Organization-wide default settings. C. The current application schema. D. A survey taken when enabling this feature. Which objects can be customized for history tracking? A. Solutions, cases, leads, and opportunities. B. Cases, leads, solutions, contracts, and custom objects. C. Campaigns, contracts, custom objects, and solutions. D. Opportunities, leads, and contracts. Once a field is hidden from a profile using field-level security, a user associated to that profile can still see the field using the following: A. List views. B. Reports. C. Search. D. None of the above. The user cannot see the field at all. A custom field is made read only from the field level security and required from page layout. The field will be A. Read only for the user. B. Required for the user. C. Throws an error and don't allow to make read only field mandatory from page layout. D. User is given a choice in a pop-up window. The sales manager at Universal Containers wants 3 users to have read and edit access to campaigns. How should the administrator fulfill this requirement? A. Add read and edit access for campaigns to the sales user profile. B. Create a permission set with read and edit access for campaigns. C. Assign users to a system administrator profile to provide full access. D. Clone the sales user profile and set up read and edit access for campaigns. What are 3 considerations when a user is importing data via data loader? Choose 3. A. Importing data into checkbox fields allows for use of true/false. B. Field-level security access determines which fields will be visible. C. Restricted pick lists. A new pick list value will be ignored and the default value applied. D. Validation rules do not execute when importing data. E. Unrestricted pick list. A new pick list value will be applied but will not be added to the pick list. Field sets works on both standard as well as custom objects. A. True. B. False. When are custom fields removed from the recycle bin? A. 45 days. B. 30 days. C. 60 days. D. 90 days. What information does the company profile hold? A. Language, locale, and time zone. B. Licenses, storage, and used space. C. Fiscal year. D. Forecasting. E. None of the above. A senior realtor at Ursa Major Solar has received a long list of new residential homes to sell to for the spring. The management needs the spreadsheet of the new residential homes and a separate spreadsheet of price books loaded into Salesforce. Which Salesforce data tool will meet this request? A. Data Loader. B. Mass Transfer Records. C. Data Import Wizard. D. Mass Create Records. Picklist dependency rules are not enforced during import. A. True. B. False. Which statements are true about Cloud Scheduler? A. It is available in Group, Professional, Enterprise, Unlimited, and Developer editions only. B. Cloud Scheduler is now enabled by default for all organizations. C. You can automatically see the new meeting request button on all eligible contact, lead, and person account detail pages. D. Meeting organizers cannot use Cloud Scheduler to request meetings with customers and have customers select preferred times before confirming the meeting. E. Administrators can add or remove the new meeting request button on multiple page layouts using the new Cloud Scheduler Quick Setup method. What is the maximum length of the field type text encrypted? A. 255. B. 191. C. 128D. 256. What is the maximum length of the alias field? A. 12. B. 10. C. 8. How many external ID fields can you have per object? External ID When importing custom objects, solutions, or person accounts, you can use external IDs to prevent duplicate records from being created as a result of the import operation. A1, B2, C3, D4, E5, F6. If you delete a report and change your mind, you can retrieve it from the recycle bin. A. True. B. False. What is the limit of lookup relationships per object? A. 25. B. 3. C. 4D 5. E. 6. F. 10. You can use the import wizard to erase existing field values. Once a custom field is deleted, can it be restored? A. Yes. B. No. Which objects have built-in import wizards? A. Accounts. B. Contacts. C. Leads. D. Solutions. E. Custom objects. The number of formulas in a custom summary formula is limited to A. 5000, B. 3900, C. 4000, D. 3000. Can an administrator change the profile settings of the standard solution manager profile? A. Yes. B. No. C. Depends on the setting of the administrator profile. Which of the following is true if you remove the read permission from a user's profile for a standard object? A. Tabs of that object type will be visible, fields of that type will not be visible on other tabs, related lists of that type will be visible on other tabs, search results will not return records of that type, report data for records of that type will not be available, merge fields of that type will not be available, and custom links of that type will not be visible. B. Tabs of that object type will not be visible, fields of that type will not be visible on other tabs. Related lists of that type will not be visible on other tabs. Search results will not return records of that type. Report data for records of that type will not be available. Merge fields of that type will not be available. And custom links of that type will not be visible. C. Tabs of that object type will not be visible. Fields of that type will be visible on other tabs. Related lists of that type will not be visible on other tabs. Search results will not return records of that type. Report data for records of that type will not be available. Merge fields of that type will not be available. And custom links of that type will not be visible. When a field is deleted, it sits in the recycling bin for 30 days. A. True. B. False. You can customize the opportunity stage history-related list on an opportunity page layout. A. True. B. False. When working on opportunities, sales representatives at Universal Containers need to understand how their peers have successfully managed other opportunities with comparable products, competing against the same competitors. Which two features should an administrator use to facilitate this? Choose two. A. Big deal alerts. B. Opportunity update reminders. C. Chatter groups. D. Opportunity dashboard. Which two dashboard's components should display data from the summary rows of a report? Choose 2. A. Metric. B. Chart. C. Gauge. D. Table. When a record is deleted, it sits in the recycling bin for 30 days. A. True. B. False. What steps are part of the process to enable multi-currency in an organization? A. Create a sandbox. B. Contact Salesforce.com to enable multiple currencies. C. Enable advanced currency management. D. Choose a default currency. You can only use standard fields when generating email and mail merge documents for leads or contacts. A. True. B. False. Which of the following are reasons for creating a validation rule? A, B, C, and D. B, A, B, and D. C, A, B, and C. D, A, C, and D. The Documents tab does NOT contain version control capabilities? A. True. B. False. In list view enhancements, users can export list results to CSV file. A. True. B. False. Each workflow rule applies to a single object, such as leads, accounts, or opportunities. A. True. B. False. Customer portal users can view the tags section of a page if it is included in a page layout. A. True. B. False. How many roll-up summary fields can be created in the Enterprise Edition on a custom object? A. 10. B. 20. C. 30D. No restriction on NOAA fields. If using customizable forecasting, there is a separate forecast role hierarchy. A. True. B. False. Field-level security can be used to make a field required. A. True. B. False. Workflow tasks are not tracked in the activity history and can be reported on MMM. A. True. B. False. A user successfully logins at 3 p.m. What happens at 3:31 p.m. if the login hours for the user's profile are set from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.? A. User is automatically logged out. B. User keeps working continuously without any issues. C. User is asked in a pop-up window if he would like to extend his session. D. User is logged out once he tries to do any DML, data manipulation, operation, i.e. save, edit, etc. Time-based workflow can be triggered every time a record is created or edited. A. True. B. False. In which two ways should knowledge articles be used? Choose 2. A. To display Salesforce solutions. B. To display for customer self-service. C. To display Salesforce answers. D. To resolve customer cases. Which email address option is available to override the from email address in a workflow email alert? A. An active administrator's email address. B. A manual entered email address. C. An active user's email address. D. An organization-wide email address. Custom pick list fields can be either controlling or dependent fields. A. True. B. False. A system administrator can edit a profile to A. Prevent a user from viewing custom tabs. B. Prevent the use of mass email. C. Deny a user access to other users' leads. Record types specify the following elements. A. Picklist values. B. Page layouts. C. Business processes. D. All of the above. E. None of the above.